Hey Hoopers! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do pizza tosses from both your knees and from your waist. So if you want to learn how to pizza toss just like this, keep on watching this tutorial. Also, I would highly recommend getting a bigger hoop. It's a little bit easier to learn this trick off of. So if you haven't seen my vortex tutorial, I would highly recommend watching that first before watching this tutorial, because the skills that I taught in the vortex tutorial are going to come in handy when learning your pizza tosses. So I will put an info card for that right above. First, we're going to start with waist hooping, and just like the vortex tutorial, every time that the hoop hits our hand, that's when we're going to lift the hoop to bring it above our head into lasso. So we're just going to practice that a few times, like so. Also, I wanted to add that you don't need to grip the hoop tightly when bringing it above your head. You actually want to have like the loosest grip possible, because the hoop will literally travel up your hand and out of your hand into this pizza toss, or vortex in this case. So just like in the vortex tutorial, whenever the hoop taps your hand, you can bring it above your head. So tap, 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 and the next one we're gonna bring it above our head. Tap and bring it above. Yep, there you go, got it. Now it's time to toss. So same principle, but instead of just bringing it above your head into lasso, you're just going to simply let go of the hoop and just bring it above your head. Remember, light grip is key. Here it is in real time. We'll do another slow-mo right after this, and another slow-mo. So again, same principle as the bringing it above your head into lasso. You're just going to let go of the hoop this time into a toss. And that is your pizza toss from the waist. Now it's time to bring the hoop to our legs so we can pizza toss, but we're gonna bring it back to the basics, just like a vortex. Bring it above your head into lasso, switch hands, bring it back down onto your knees, and just practice this a few times. This is a great technique to doing the pizza toss. It's pretty much the same thing as a vortex, but you're just going to release the hoop upon bringing it above your head. So that's the only difference. I would just keep practicing this technique so that you can figure out when exactly to release the hoop and when to bring it above your head into that toss. So again, above your head, we're gonna switch hands and then bring it back down onto our knees, and then next we're going to be adding that toss in, so you have your pizza toss from the legs. Now here is the toss from the legs. Bam, there you go. Now we're gonna do it in slow-mo, so leg hooping, of course, and then we're just going to bring it above our head as if we were doing a lasso, but we're gonna release the hoop, and that's really it. And it's okay if you don't get it to land right above you. It might fly out of your hands a few times. It'll just come with practice getting it above your head, and honestly, this is a lot easier to do outside, because when you're outside, you can play around with force and strength of how much you want to be throwing the hoop. So it is a little bit trickier inside, but with some practice, you guys will figure it out, I promise. So again, to reinforce, tap and bring it up. Bam, that is your pizza toss. It's really that simple. A little trick to getting the hoop to go directly above you is to make sure that your fingers are pointed straight up when you're releasing the hoop. If your fingers are going out to the side, then your hoop will also fly to the side. So try to make sure that your fingers are pointing directly up and not to the side, just like that. So first I'm doing a vortex to find the groove of it, and then the second I'm going to toss. Bam, there you go, that is your pizza toss. And here it is again in slow-mo. If you are struggling with pizza tosses, I would just bring it back to the basics and just try to really focus on those vortexes. I did have to go back and reteach myself how to get clean vortexes in order to be able to pizza toss effectively. So that's my biggest tip, and also just remembering that your fingers should be going straight up as you're tossing the hoop in order to keep the hoop directly above you. For me, it's a lot easier to vortex and toss while I'm spinning with the hoop. So if you're struggling with this, just being straight on, I would try to also turn with the hoop. And yes, you might hit your face a ton of times while practicing this. It's not gonna be pretty on the first try, so just be prepared for that. You might hit yourself in the face, but that's just part of the process. I promise you guys will get this trick in time. A lot of it is just timing and honestly just practice. You will get it, I promise. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other tutorial requests, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I hope everybody is staying safe and inside during this quarantine, and hopefully we will all be hooping outside very, very, very soon. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. It would mean the world to me, and don't forget the little notification bell so you're notified every time the upload goes up, and don't forget to smash that like button for me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay clean, bye!